Well, at the top of the morning, everybody, welcome to Harcourt's Holmwood for our Wednesday auctions. And hey, we are getting there, folks. We are getting there. Did I see a daffodil in the park this morning? I think I did. It's not too far away, is it? So, good news. Things are looking up. My name is Mark. I am one of three auctioneers with you today. Kyle Siebert, Bridget Andrews over on the side there, my fellow auctioneer, my fellow callers, as we say. We've got our MD from Harcourt's New Zealand, Brian Thompson, here with our MD of Harcourt's Holmwood, Tony Jenkins, flanked there, CEO Kyle Sutherland as well. And running the show today, as he always does, one of our business owners here at Holmwood, Hayden Broadbelt, in his key seat, watching over us while Luke Jensen keeps an eye on the west side of the room, helping all you bidders and buyers realise your real estate dreams here in the room today. Thanks to the owners who we represent, we do so very proudly. And we wish you the very, very best, and we do so appreciatively as well. Thanks for entrusting us with your key assets. Now, we'll get on to the program today. I'm going to run through the rules of auction so we're all crystal clear with how we operate in the room today. And they're quite simple. I'll translate the legalese into everyday speak, and I'm sure you'll be on board, knowing that we've got confidential reserve prices set for each of our auctions, except for the first one, where the owners have received an offer ahead of the scheduled auction date. I'll touch on that in just a moment. But for the remainder of the auctions, Mikhail, we have confidential reserve prices. Your job is to bid to that reserve, bid past it if necessary, but prevail as the highest bidder when we would bring the hammer down and sell you the property. Now, importantly, we don't always reach the reserve in the initial bidding. It is not a cause to panic. What we do in that instance is that we just pause the auction. And I'll have a conversation, or Kyle and Bridget, the auctioneer has a conversation with you in our private rooms over on the east side of the room here, just to offer you the chance to buy at auction. It is the best place in time to buy, because you know if properties don't sell today, they have to be made available to everybody in the marketplace. Now that includes conditional parties. You'll find it a more complex situation. Have your best bid on show at all times. And for another reason I say that is sometimes during that negotiation and discussion, the vendors can sometimes ask the auctioneer to return to the rostrum and instruct them to withdraw the property from sale, knowing that they've sold it outside of the room. Now, if you're waiting with extra interest and want to have another go, you might be disappointed in that scenario. The auctioneers have got the exclusive right to place vendor bids during the auction. Now, that's only if you're not bidding and only if we're well below the reserve price. If you hear vendor bids being made, we're always very clear to identify it. Then you know you can bid with confidence, knowing you've got a little bit of work to do to get into the ownership zone. Now, the colleagues from Harcourt's around the network will be in the room today bidding for buyers, as they always are. The auctioneers will identify those people to you. The auctioneers can nominate the bidding increments. We can refuse bids, only if they're ultra cheeky though. And if there's a dispute, normally coming with bids fired in at the same time, then the auctioneer just resolves that dispute and we move on from there. The fall of the hammer, as I say, glorious noise. If it falls your way, we'll give you a nice round of applause. Then we'll give you a pen to sign the agreement. Just a 10% deposit today, 10% of the purchase price. And the rest is easy. We'll pop a little REA sale and purchase agreements guide in your back pocket just to help you with possession and settlement and all those good things. Right, as I was saying, the first auction of the day, Alan Scarehill works alongside his colleague Ruben Bishops from the Ilam office. Our owners, thank you very much, have received an offer in advance of the scheduled auction date, and they deem that offer to be acceptable in each and every regard. But we still have an auction. We're just calling it just ahead of time. Now, in a moment, Alan's going to call out the amount of the offer. The property will be on the market and you'll have your chance to bid. So in this auction, no vendor bids, no pausing to negotiate. And no withdrawal. It's going to be sold, and that is for sure. Number 304 Wainoni Road in Avondale. Well, it is a freehold parcel. It's 1,032 square metres, so super sized parcel. Legal description's accurate. Now, I do note the settlement date is it has changed from the initial draft. It is now Friday the 22nd of September. We do have a little bit of flexibility on that in terms of our sellers. And if you have arranged a different date and that's been agreed in writing, we'll work with that as well. It's big, it's wide, hey, and it's ripe for a renovation, isn't it? It's got a fantastic footprint. It's an expansive home, that is for sure. And I'm sure you've done your planning and you'll know what you can make out of it. That garage, we sell that on an as-is, whereas basis, but that's got a huge footprint as well. It sits proudly on the site. I visited on Saturday, just around lunchtime, wasn't it, Ellen? And our good owner's mum was sitting there in the sun on the front porch, really sunny spot, great tract of land. You're really close to the Wainoni Pick and Save. I reckon it's the best supermarket that we've got in Canterbury. Kerr's Reach is handy, and also the Avondale Golf Club's not too far away, Ellen, which might interest you. But anyway, sir, any last sentiments, or do we just get underway? Call us the amount of the offer.
307,000, Mark.
307. $307,000, and we sell away. 307 for 304. Who bids in advance of that figure on the 1,032 square metres on the market and selling? 304 Wainoni Road. Now, don't go away saying if I'd only bid on Wainoni. We want you to put forward the folding. 307, and I sell away. First chance, first of three calls. Second call, where was my man? Third call.
310.
310 over here. And he shoots in there. Nice to see you in the bidding again, sir.
320.
15 and 20. 3 at 20 now over here. And you're familiar.
255.
No, 25. I had it over here. Sorry, Tony. At 325, I'm selling. 304 190.
30.
30 on this side this time. 32 at 332. At 332.
35.
35 still over here.
40.
40 on this side. There's an echo in the room, but no, 340 leads the bid. 340 for 304 Wainoni Road. At 340.
45. 45 here. 45
Uncanny. 345 at 304 Wainoni Road. I'm selling 50 quickly, sir. At 345. Big parcel. Get in, roll those sleeves up. Go a couple at least.
150.
46 and 50. That's a little bit more easy to discern. But 350, I'm selling away. First chance at Wainoni Road. Second call. Third call, 350,000. Up on the screen it goes, but down comes the hammer. Gone and sold, sir. Well done. Super stuff. Tishiana, thanks very much, and good luck for your next move. Well done, Alan Skehill and Reuben Bishop. She'll be watching on, no doubt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. We move now to 250 Centaurus Road in St Martin's. Zanny Paulson and her wonderful teammate Jessica Pills from the Fendleton office. They've had the great pleasure of working with our good owners here. The contract describes a freehold title. It is 612 square metres more or less. The settlement date to which you work by is the 1st of September 2023. That being a Friday, you may be working to a pre-agreed date. Zanny, I just think this is such a wonderful, charming home. Charming from the very first impression, the doorstep, the entranceway, just delightful, hinting at the oodles of character throughout this home. Timber features have been retained, uber stylish kitchen, bathroom, laundry, really testament to our owners' in vogue sense of decor. Fashionable people reflected throughout this home, absolutely. Sunny living, kitchen and dining, excellent indoor-outdoor flow, the decking, the garden, north-facing. You've got the single garage, the additional workshop space or hobby room as well. Zoned for Cashmere High School, that has to underpin your value. And then really a captivating character charmer at the foot of our Port Hills, really within cooey of all of the wonderful walking tracks, Hanson Park around the way as well. Community spirit is strong. You've got the cafes, the bakeries, and of course the local New World as well.
And the shoes.
And the shoes. I could go on, Zanny, but let's get underway. Here at number 257 Centaurus Road, vendor's instructions. I open the bidding at 600,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I look for 625 and there's 650 back of the room. Grant Milligan working with the client at $650,000 and 680. Nice to meet you, sir. And there's 690. Take me to 700. 700 on the night, he says, and 25. 725 and 730 and 750. At 750, one at a time, please. 60 at 760,000 and 775. I need the screen updated to 775. Back of the room, but out in front at 775. At $775,000 first call. 775. You wouldn't take me to 770, would you say? 776, no problem at all. Oh, I asked for less, didn't I? 776. Oh, beg your pardon. 777 now. Just waiting for the screen to update at 777 and a jackpot, I would suggest, here in St Martin's at 777 the bid. First call at 777, and there's 780. At 780 the bid now. Nice work there at 780. Who takes me straight to 800? 780 I have. First chance. Second call at $780,000. Third and final call. The question you've got to ask yourselves is, where do you find another one like this? At 781.
85.
And 85. With authority. He's had his coffee. At 785, and the screen's updated now. That's great. At 785. Sir, would you say 790 for me? I'll take a one if you like. At 785. 86. Good work.
90.
And 790. Now, that could be the last dollar. He's a professional, okay? $1,000 will help us find out. At 790, he holds the bid. At 790, would you say 791? First call at 790. Second call. Sir, I haven't forgotten about you. Third and final call. I think there's another bid here at 790,000. And 91.
95.
At 795. Recommend you get to 800 before these people do. That could be the number on the letter from the bank. That could be the budget. At 795 and 96.
800.
And 800. At $800,000 and 801. Absolutely gorgeous character home. Grant, the bid's away from you now at 801 on your left-hand side at $801,000. 805. First chance at $805,000. Second call, I don't believe you, at 805. And 806.
7.
Now there's a change of pace. Now that is interesting, Nzani, at 807. Just hold that thought. At 807, first call, second call, third and final call at 807. Any better bid or offer? All right, Grant, can't quite settle you at that level at 807. We need to have a quick conversation outside of the room. The auction is open. If there is any change from the floor, please let us know. At 807, we are back with you very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Just in the interest of your time, we're just going to tweak the order a little bit. Alan's in good nick. I thought I just saw you here a minute ago, actually, but here we are back again. We're just going to move Aorangi Road forward. Waiti Terrace will be on in just a minute. So here we are. Thanks very much, Alan. Again, another excellent campaign, 69B Aorangi Road. I actually know this property. I've been a visitor here on a number of occasions in previous years, so very fond of it. And the extra work that's been done has been impressive. Augustina, thanks very much, and Shelby for your instructions. And we represent you very, very proudly. 69B Aorangi Road. It is a stratum and freehold, and you've had all the information that Alan's provided you around that body corporate and how it operates. The legal description, well, it is an impressive legal description. It is unchanged from the one that Alan has distributed to you with the help of Penny, of course, has got that all correct. 29th of August, that's a Friday, that's your settlement date. The date you move in and grab the keys, again, by mutual agreement, means there is a little bit of flexibility in that regard. Aorangi Road, Brindwa, well, location, position and plenty of space. That's what you bid for and buy here. Up to 4 bedrooms is the way you want to use the property. I think that's an absolute bonus. Right down the drive, it's a very quiet and peaceful spot. And like I say, it's an expensive situation. It really is generous. From the days I was there, the garden has been really cleaned up and tidied up. Not that it'll be too much of a slight on my old friend Sandy, but it does look a lot tidier these days. And just the work on the soft furnishings inside, the decor's light and bright. There's a space for every occasion in this home. You've got a nice big lounge. It spills effortlessly to your sunny courtyard, and the outdoor area on the west side too. That's a little hidden gem, and you'll enjoy that. Young'uns would love it. I'm pretty sure about that. But it's got a range of purposes. You've got the garage that's internal access, and the extra bedrooms that are flanked on that flank either side of it. Kitchen has been done up in years gone by, so that's ready to go. You're really, really close to the shops up the top there on Wairiki Road. Of course, you've got the good school zones and proximity to those schools as well. Good community right here and now. Better get it underway, better get it sold, Alan? Shall we call for the opening bids here at 69B Aorangi Road? Who's starting us away? We've seen some pretty lively starts so far. Let's keep that going. Good spot with the school zoning. Silence the response. Well, something in the fives. I mean, I don't mind if we start there. It's more where we finish up, which is more to concern. Start us away. What do you think? Early fives? 500. Okay. Tina Jung working for the buyer there at 5. You might say 550 from this point. Nice big garden, lovely section. Plenty of space inside. It's been spruced up for you. 500,000. First chance. Cobham zone as well. Second call. Third call. Well, look, I don't mind working with a 20. If you'd like to chime in there for me. First call at the 500, second call, third call. Look, I'll take a vendor bid against you, Tina. I'll just say 520. Let's get moving towards ownership. You come back at 40 quite comfortably. Just at 20 on behalf of the owner. First chance at that figure vendor bid. Second call. There might be an opportunity for you in your bidder, Tina. Third call, 540. Banked and thanked. Lukey's scribing that one down, 540. No more vendor bids. If you want to compete, now would be the opportune time. I see phones to the air over here. Someone's saying 60 for me. First call. Desirability and position. You can be anywhere you need to be. Second call. Third chance. Tina, it is just your bidders and us at this stage. Clearly not at a level we can sell. I'm going to pause and have a private conversation with you so we can see if we can get you into the home. We do leave the auction live and open, but working with these good people in the first instance.
You tell me all the right things.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. I turn your attention back to 257 Centaurus Road in St Martin's. We left the room on a live bid at $807,000. There was a discussion outside of the room, and I can confirm that under clause 2.6, my owners have opted to withdraw the property, and to a very nice young couple at $813,000. It is going, and gone and sold. Congratulations. Sani, Jess, as always, great work. Thanks to our owners for the opportunity. Congratulations to the new owners. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we go now to 15 Waiti Terrace in Christchurch. Of course, just down the road here in Fendleton. Paul and Deb Nichols, you've had the great pleasure of working with our owners here at 15 Waiti Terrace. It is a cross-lease and fee simple Title 1 half share in 1,012 square metres, more or less. Settlement date Friday the 1st of September 2023. You may be working to a pre-agreed date. I could not believe that this was not a brand new home, Paul. This has been a remarkable evolution. It feels absolutely new. Prime position, we know the benefits of this location, and I just think this is an absolute masterclass in practicality and panache. Downstairs you've got the master suite, that underpins your value. I don't think you'll ever want to sell, but when the time comes, that really makes it a much more attractive proposition, having the downstairs master bedroom. Luxurious high-end fixtures and fittings throughout. There is no cut corner at this address. 3 separate courtyard areas. It really is, in my mind, a masterclass in modernisation. You could not ask for more, and a great location. Fendleton Primary, Cobham Intermediate, Christchurch Boys and Girls and Burnside High, a quintuple of excellent school zones. So Paul, all that remains to do now is to identify the new owner. You said in your marketing carpe diem, seize the day, bidders and buyers. Let's get underway at 15 Waiti Terrace. Who starts the bidding? Opening bidder offer. Where do we say go? All right then, $1.5 million of indoor bid. The bid's with me at $1.5 million, a clear line in the sand, ladies and gentlemen. Now is your chance at 1.5. On behalf of my owner's first call, who takes me, say, to 1.6. But don't let me limit you at $1.5 million, second call. Third and final call at $1.5 million. All right, while you hesitate, buyers, I will take action. Another $50,000 on the rise. A vendor bid again at $1,550,000. I'll leave that 1.6 available to you. Should be a sea of hands at this level at $1,550,000. Vendor bid first call. A stunning, stunning evolution. A gorgeous home, enviable situation. Second, third, final call at $1,550,000. No better bidder offer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your moment. Is there 1.6? Zeni, I see you having a conversation on the phone. Placing a bid, as you well know, puts your buyer in a very good situation. We then have a conversation outside of the room. The alternative is we offer it to the wider market, including those buyers in conditional situations. My colleagues will confirm that competing with conditional interest is never ideal. Last chance at $1,550,000. All right, Paul, I think we take a quick pause here, if that's all right with you. We'll have a quick pause, have a conversation just outside of the room, Zanny. I'll come and have a chat to you folks. We'll be back with you very soon. Auction is open at $1,550,000.
to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she get knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please turn your attention back to 15 Waiti Terrace. There was a quick discussion outside of the room. We are going to pass this property in and offer it to the wider market, but not before I increase that bid on behalf of my owners to $1.7 million. If you've been to this property, you'll appreciate why I've done so. It is absolutely stunning throughout. Opulent bathrooms, stylish kitchen, high quality at every turn. Recommend your inspection north of that figure. Give Paul and Deb a call today. You'll be most impressed. Property's passed in, and we move now to Parklands with Carl and Claire Taylor, otherwise known as The Taylors. They're a dynamic duo in real estate working out of the Island 2 office just upstairs here, and the property is number 7 Corsican Grove. It is a freehold title, 767 square metres more or less. Settlement date the 1st of September 2023. Of course, you may be working to a pre-agreed date. What I love about this home is that it is on a very quiet cul-de-sac, and then it is at the very end of that quiet cul-de-sac. So it offers complete privacy, security. There is no traffic to speak of in this neighbourhood. Master suite, an absolute oasis, and there really is an abundance of sunlight throughout this home. Great use of skylight. The windows are just enormous. It is warm and dry throughout the year. Pellet fire, 3 heat pumps, underfloor heating in the bathrooms, and it is without a doubt an entertainer. That gourmet kitchen, very stylish, the heart of the home. Feeding and entertaining your guests is super easy, and they've got 2 outdoor entertainment terraces to choose from. Really just a lovely, surprisingly spacious home. Modern, light, bright. I think most importantly, there's space for everyone in the family. So Carl, let's get underway here at 7 Corsican Grove. Plenty of room for the tools, the toys and the teenagers. Who'd like to be the new owner at number 7? Opening bid or offer? 740. Nicola Cray working with a buyer on the telephone at 740,000. 780. I do like that price better at 780. Welcome to the bidding. Good luck at 780. There's your competition at 790. Just the $10,000 on the rise at 790. Round me up, but don't let me limit you. 805. At 805. I like your style, sir, at 805. He's been to bidding school, this gentleman, at 805. Let's see if that works. What's the response? At 805. Bid on the right-hand side at $805,000. First call. I love the interconnected living spaces. Separate, but open plan. Second call at 805 and 810. At $810,000 the bid now. Would you say 820 for me, sir? 810 I've got now. 815, no problem. Don't take my advice. At 815. At 815, 815, Hayden, that's my alarm clock time. 815, there it is. Would you say 820? First chance, second call. Third and final call at 815. Another 5 puts you in front, Nick. This is a hell of a lot of house for this price at 815. No further offer. I have a conversation with these good people outside of the room. They're telling me to hurry up, in fact. At 815. Last chance, first, second, third. All right, we'll take a quick pause. We'll have a conversation, offer you the opportunity. Nick, auction is open. Any change, let us know. 8:15, we're back with you soon.
넌 내게 fly parabola. You tell me all the right things left and right. That you say what you wanna say. Time machine을 타고 시공간을 넘어. Oh yeah. Diving 점점 내 마음이 나오라는 리듬에 춤을 춰. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now.
The negotiation continue, isn't there, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to those waiting, including those on our auctions live stream from the Holmwood website. Just pausing while that negotiation continues. Liz O'Neill is a busy lady, so we can't keep her waiting all morning, Liz, can we? And you work for the good folk at Rosefern, Fern Lindsay Limited on this particular project. The lucky last of these freehold townhouses in that St Albans area, Edgware area. It's a fantastic location and a super opportunity for you to get in. It's number 3, 28 Lindsay Street, St Albans, a freehold estate. See, that's great, that strong tenure. Must give you confidence. The legal description is accurate. Settlement's the 14th of September. They're brilliant terms and absolutely no problems when you get on straight in. High demand. I think we can be certain that for urban fringe townhouse living, that demand has absolutely surged, and so the supply has as well. But I think also with that supply has become a greater expectation for quality. This, I think, has really raised the bar once again. I think it's one of the best I've actually seen, without offending you, Stu, of course, but it's a really high quality build. It's got that stylish permanent material construction, which must give you confidence across the 2 levels, which just enables that extra space, particularly in the living. It's very, very copious in terms of living space. The appointments throughout, stone bench top, Fisher and Paykel appliances, lovely appointments in both bathroom and ensuite bathroom. So having the 3-bed, 2-bath configuration is in your interest. North-facing Quila decking, lovely gardens, got the landscaping underway. Internal access, oversized carpeted garaging, that's an absolute bonus. People are saying that they don't want to work with anything less, so that is brilliant. But you'll skip down to the Edgware Village. St Albans Primary School is the zoning as well, so that's going to suit young families too. And basically you'll be everywhere you need to be in a short time. It's got gorgeous stacker doors out to that deck. It's ready to go. You move straight in, and how good that you don't have to wait for you to settle and move into 28 Lindsay Street. Number 3. Start us where? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but let's roar into action. Good one for young people, these ones. Be a good start. Pretty affordable as well. Pierre, ready to get underway? Say 7 for me. You were lying in wait for me. Vendor bid at 700,000, just to give you a line in the sand and a foothold to begin that ascent to ownership, and you would be proud to own it. I think gorgeous joinery throughout that kitchen. Take a look. First chance. Dual access to the outdoor area. Second call, I'm looking for 20 from here or better, but you won't find better than number 328 Lindsay Street. Third call at 7. Quick bid. No more vendor bids. Liz, I'll just treat it with respect. They're not going to put their hand up for me. We know we've got people that you can talk to. I see someone was inspecting it just at 10 a.m, so that's good. You can work with them. Look, I'll pass at 790. I think we're comfortable the values north of that figure. People will be privy to the sale prices of the other 3. It's the last one in the complex. Make sure you go and have a look, or at least put your interest forward to Liz O'Neill, because it is a superb example. Right, I'm going to bring you an update on Aorangi Road. Kyle's ready to leap into action. Good for him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. We now go to 54 Kaiwara Street in Hoonhay. Zanny Paulson and Team Paulson, of course, Jessica Pills as well from the Fendalton office. This is their second offering of the day. It is a delightful opportunity. Freehold title, 701 square metres more or less, and the settlement date, Friday the 1st of September 2023. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. Many thanks to our lovely owners in Otago, probably watching online. They've really been extremely proactive throughout the campaign. I know, Zanny, you've enjoyed working with them. Anything that was suggested, they have implemented. They really are good, honest people, lovely people to buy property from. The address itself, I think it is surprisingly spacious. You've got 2 living areas. That's not always the case in this area. It is beautifully positioned for all-day sunshine as well. The bedroom accommodation is ample. The kitchen, I think the kids would use the word humongous. It is really quite large compared to most of its neighbours. I love the indoor-outdoor flow. The gardens are lush and established. I think inside there is absolutely opportunity to reconfigure and increase the value of this home if you so choose, but it's just wonderful the way it is. We know how good this location is. Cashmere School zoning as well. I think this is good, honest Kiwiana real estate. All right, bidders and buyers, 54 Kaiwara Street, opening bidder offer. Where did we say go? Is there a bid at, say, 580 perhaps? Now's your chance, buyers. Auction is the best place, the best time to buy. All right, then, a vendor bid. In fact, we'll leave 580 to you. I'll call it 560. 560 of indoor bid. The bid is with me at $560,000. Look at that spacious deck. Perfectly situated for the sunshine. There'll be barbecues in the summer. Kids playing backyard cricket at 560, first call. Second call at $560,000. 570, nice to meet you, at $570,000. Jess working with her buyers there at 570. Where to from here, ladies and gentlemen? At 570, back of the room. First call, second call. I won't take 5, sir, I'll take a 10. Take me to 580. Nice work at $580,000. 590's there for the taking, sir. Should be an easy bid, sir. At these levels, I'll call the police. It's a robbery at $580,000. This is a wonderful area, family friendly. 590. Nice bid there at 590. 600's there for the taking, sir. On the nod. Nice work at 600. At $600,000, what do we say? Once called. At 600,000 and 620, that's more like it. That's an astute bid there at 620. At $620,000, fight fire with fire, sir. Would you say 630? That's good work at 630. At 630, the call. Look at that garden area. It is wonderfully private. Room to add your own flair, do some landscaping if you choose. It's just great the way it is. At 630,000. 635. You wouldn't give me 10, would you, sir? At 630 I have. And 640. Very good at $640,000 in pole position for now. I said no to him, sir. You're making it really difficult for me here. Would you round me up to 650 and then I'll take a 5? This must be Dad. At $645,000. How could I say no to that man there? At $645,000. So I will offer you the same courtesy at 645. 645 I've got. Would you bid me 650? And 650 now. Now don't try 2.5. Like your work there at 655. At $655,000. You too welcome to buy property as well at $655,000. I don't think this side of the room is on the ladder. You're all one group. Board of Advisors. Oh, hello. I see how it works now. There we go. At 655. First chance at $655,000. The neighbours, by all accounts, lovely people. Hop, skip and a jump to the bus stop. There's the local dairy. This is a wonderful community at 655. Third call at 655. 670. It's a good move. Take comfort in the competition, though. You know it's not a lemon. Is there a lemon tree? There you go. Verbal agreement from Zanny. Lemon tree included at 670. Folks, are we going to say 675? 675. 6 3/4. Big decisions made in the auction room. But I think in a couple of years, when you're sitting on that deck, thinking about this price level, I think you'll be quite happy in this neck of the woods. Christchurch, of course, a beautiful burgeoning city. The outlook is very good. At 675, once called. Second call, Kyle, if I could just get you to have a conversation in that room, that'd be great. It's 675. Third final call at 675. and 680. At 680 the call. And 500. Just easier to add. 682, 500. We're not as smart as we look. We need to keep it a bit simple for us here. 682 and change. And 85. There's another 2.5 there. You are here because this is good real estate. Permanent material, Summerhill construction. At 685,000, surely not. End the tyranny of the open home circuit today. Another 2,500 puts you in front at 685 I have. First call. Twice. Third and final, my job is to mitigate your regret, right? Is there another bid? Third and final call at 685. Stick around. Auction is open. You never know what might happen. Sir, we need to have a conversation outside of the room at 685. Can't sell to you at this level, but you never know. Auction is open. We'll be back with you very soon.
Folks, I'm just going to give you an update on what's happening at 69B Aorangi Road here in Brindwa. Working with our highest bidder, from a bid of 540, have had an increase to 565, not at a level that is going to own the property. So what happens now is that I'll give you a chance to bid on top of that figure if you've been lying in wait. Otherwise, back to Alan Scarehill we go, and he goes out and works with all parties that are not able to be here and bidding or have conditional interest, or who indeed have been watching the auction and think, jeepers, that would be good value above that figure. So at 565, last chance in the auction forum. Any bid in advance of that figure at 565, second and third call. It's a pass-in. I go back to Alan with that one. He continues working with all parties. So you'll see value above that figure, I know you will. So talk to Mr. Scarehill. Properties available, and in that Burnside High School Cobham intermediate zone with the 4 bedrooms, I think you need to have a look. It's great value. Thank you.
해가 달 넌 내게 fly parabola. You tell me all the right things left and right. That you say what you wanna say. Time machine을 타고 시공간을 넘어. Oh yeah. Diving 점점 내 마음이 너라는 리듬에 춤을 춰. 'Cause boy you make me to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel. Even though she get knocked down, it never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately, your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an amnesiac. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. We were just about to consider sending out hot meals for everyone. Appreciate it. Big discussions, big decisions being made in the auction room every week here at Holmwood. I take you back now to Kaiwara Street, number 54. We left the room on a live bid at $685,000. Good discussion outside of the room. I can confirm that under clause 2.6, our owners have opted to withdraw the property, and at $715,715, it has been withdrawn and very happily sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to our purchasers, to our owners. Thanks very much for the opportunity. See you at the pub. Have a great weekend. And we'll have an update for you on Corsican very shortly. To my underbidders, commiserations. You've been great. All the best. You're in good hands. See you soon.
난 내게 fly parabola. You tell me all the right things left and right. That's all. Say what you wanna say. Time machine을 타고 시공간을 넘어. Oh yeah. Diving 점점 내 마음이 너라는 리듬에 춤을 춰. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. Boy there ain't no other way. 나를 정했어 난